Hello and welcome. Sorry for the clap sound. I was trying out something. I was going to see if I could share it. All right. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Hi, Mini Driver. Hello, everyone. I'm so excited. So excited. I forgot to cut a piece of paper. So if you're just tuning in and you're wondering what you're watching, this is the weekly live session and giveaway. So I'm going to start out by doing a giveaway. This is the painting that we created last week. The way that these paint gazing sessions go is kind of like cloud gazing, right? I put down a bunch of background colors and then we see what we see in them and you get to pick the colors. So this will be really fun. So this was the one that we created last week. And you can see the real reflection of the ram in there. It's so cute. And I was asking some people on my Facebook page to name the ram, and I really kind of just like, someone said Rammy, and I was like, oh, I like Rami. We could call it Rami. Yeah. Hi, Laura. Yay. Katie, hi. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I'm going to do that in a second. For just a minute, I'm going to cut some paper because, you know, I'm not a Boy Scout or whatever. I'm not always prepared. How's everyone doing today? Having a nice weekend? Let's see, this way it goes. Let's see, these are 4x6 is what size these are. When you do oh, I have to do something too. So after the, I have to update my link tree real quick because after the session, we're gonna head over to Topia if anybody wants to hang out. You are more than welcome to come visit. And I'm putting the link in my bio right now. What? You got snow in North Carolina, huh? Well, I bet they did. That's pretty cool. Did it stay? We got snow here in Wisconsin, too. You all right, Lulu? Trying to dig a hole in the couch? All right, so now there's a link to Topia. And you can go there anytime, but I will be there after the session. All right. So let me cut this piece. You are not late, Ellie. Welcome. You're right on time. I'm running late. Oh, you made a snowman? That's cool. I haven't made a snowman forever. I had to go out and shovel, but you know what? When I went out there, I noticed that neighbors on both sides of me did extra on their end, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So it was really nice. I have good neighbors. All right, I'm getting the coffee in. And thank you for sending all the likes. I really appreciate that. So yeah, here's the one that was made last week. So we're going to find out who the winner is. First things first, right? So let me see if I can just tip this. That would be nice. Oh, look at that. You gonna win this one, Ellie? Awesome. All right, so we're gonna set that right here. I named that ram Rami, so we'll see who wins Rami. All right, so we've got everyone on the wheel, and I'm just gonna take a deep breath and click. And the winner Oksana, congratulations. Yay, congratulations to Oksana. Awesome. Okay, so Rami will go out to Oksana. It was almost you. I don't know how far away it was from you, but I'm going to say that. It was almost you. You were only about a quarter of a wheel away. All right. And thank you to all Ko-fi members. Now, this one that we're creating here, if anybody wants to get their name on the wheel for this one, there's a link in my bio. It's as little as $1 a month, and you're entered into every drawing each week. And it helps me be able to shine my light a little brighter. So thank you. All right, so I gotta clean up this mud puddle. Look at this. I love this this palette. It's just like a ceramic soap dish, but it makes an amazing palette because see how funky that is? I'm not real great about cleaning up my supplies between sessions, and I can leave paint sitting in it, and then I just put a little bit of water in the bottom, and voila! I feel like I'm doing an infomercial. But wait, okay. Anyway, that's really cool, and so. Yay. Yeah, so if you make a collage with the other ones, oh, that'd be really cool to have, because I'm going to probably do a giveaway with your original, where is it? I was just looking at it. Where did I put it? This one that I've been making this like, I don't know, painted quilt, I guess is what I'm kind of thinking of it. And when it's finished, I think I'm going to do a giveaway for the original with this one. I don't know if it'll be a Ko-fi thing or what, but it would be cool to have that and then like piece them together, right? I mean, there'll be prints available, but someone's going to get this original. I love giving away the originals. I don't know, it's fun. Rather than like making a big deal out of them being original. I just like people having them. I've given away so many original paintings, it's crazy. Alrighty, so I'm getting the paints over here. So if you're familiar with this process, the way that it works is you get to pick a number between 1 and 36, one per person, and those will be our background colors. So if you want to start picking and share your numbers, I'll get those ready. Number 12 and 2 and 9 and 33. This is a nice grouping. Very nice. So yeah, if you don't know what you just tuned into, just pick a number between 1 and 36 and comment with that number. It'll correspond to a color, and then those colors we'll use to create the background painting. $35. Thank you. Hi. How you doing, Chloe? $17. So I'm gonna figure out how to set up you can I'll be able to do like a watch party over in Topia, so you can hang out with other people in Topia and watch too. I am well, thank you. Hi, Susan. Did you get a color? Do you want to pick a color? So if you're just tuning in and you want to choose a color, pick a number between 1 and 36. These are the ones that are already chosen. I can get a few more on there. And this is the painting we did last week, and I just did the giveaway for it. Isn't that cute? So the painting we're going to create this week will be given away, and if you want to enter get your name on the wheel for the drawing, there's a link in my bio. So number 8, thank you, and number 6, Crystal, welcome. 27 for Lily, hello. And 2, oh, 2's already up there, Crystal. Do you want another one? 22, gotcha. Perfect. Ooh, perfect. Like very, very similar, just a little lighter. All right, so I'm gonna roll with these. And if anybody adds before I get the plastic on, that's fine too. Trying to keep the dark here so I can see your comments. Let's see. Just looking to see if I have because this one's kind of empty, so I'm gonna swap this out real quick. My cat used to love these plastic things. They're sharp, right? So like he would chase them and chew on them, and so I'd always have to find them to make sure he didn't get into it. Good old Mickey. My cat's name was Mickey. He was cool. Okay. A brand new bottle. So away we go. I think 12 was picked first. I'm not going to remember the order, but I remember the first one. All right. So the intention behind this painting is going to be, what do we need to know for the week ahead? Harley. So I'm creating an intuitive painting. So this is a live paint gazing session. It's kind of a form of divination, channeling. So I'm channeling the collective energy into a work of art that I will then translate into words for a message for us. So if you'd like to pick a color, you can pick a number between 1 and 36 and I'll add it in. So I've got all these colors here. Whoops. These are going on in the background, and then I'll paint what I see in the background. So here's 27. And for anybody who wants more information or you want to book a session, there's links in my bio too. Oh, thanks, Katie. 29, you got it. Ooh, another red. Love it. Here's the number 9. Whoa, out of hand. I have a feeling this one's gonna go off the page too, maybe. Ooh, thank you. Thanks for the butterflies, Crystal, that was cool. Your timing's always so good. I'm always like all excited about it. You happen to be looking in the right place when you do that. I love it. As soon as that fell, I was like, I'm trying to do an L for, I think that was Laura's, or whose was that, 33? It's like a backwards one though. All right, and then 21. Oh yeah, it's definitely therapeutic. It actually came through, so I have a degree in art therapy, and it kind of was inspired from my personal work and visual journaling and things like that. All right. right. Thanks, Harley. It's one per person, but if you catch me on another live, then we do lots of other numbers too. Okay. So here comes the squishy part. Oh yeah, 9. Oh, you were saying 9. Never mind, I misunderstood. All right. Whoa. Squishy, squishy. Ready? I got that number 9 everywhere. Ooh. I feel like a little kid jumping in a puddle. That's what, there's a lot of like inner child energy coming out. Like my inner child's like, yeah, squishy, squishy. But also it's not like spreading. It's just kind of where it is. I really thought it was going to go, there was so much paint it was going to go off the page, but nope. Yeah, like dancing. Oh, hold on a second. So now I'm going to, sorry for the noise, I'm going to blot this so that I can paint on it right away. Sometimes I'll leave the paint and let it dry, like when I'm making something just for myself. But I don't think, I mean, it would take a full day. I don't think we can sit here and just stare at it for a full day, so. Hi, koala. Do I know? Thanks, Benny. Yeah, I was like, I should paint my nails before I go on, and I did it, and they're not quite, I don't know, so they might get totally destroyed, but that's okay. They're gonna get destroyed anyway. Ooh, look at all this. There's so much paint on here. Yeah, oops. Let's see what's under here. And I see these 3 main areas where there's like a buildup. And I can feel something right here. So everything on here corresponds to like different aspects of self and our experience. I see a big face. So because we're using the power of pareidolia, we usually see faces first. That's like the most common thing to see. What's on the table? Oh, that's okay. That's a piece of paper in the back. It's totally fine. Let's see if we can get one more layer down. Alright. And even if it does get on the table, I paint every day, all day anyway. So it's actually, I covered the table with a piece of plastic. I see a clown. You see a clown too, yeah? The clown nose right there? Huh. Or a blue dog with a red nose. I could see that. Let me just bend this so that we can get it flattened a little bit. I see a little, I don't know, like this red over here is interesting, like a cat with its back to us. I gotta move this cord a little bit. Bear with me, it might be loud. I apologize. Some interesting things. I like this little like square or something right there. A boy in red upside down. Oh, yeah, like it's, oh, I see that too. Interesting. So Harley, now I'm going to find things in here to paint. Reem, I missed you too. Hey, did you know that you won one of the giveaways? And I look, there's a message for you on Ko-fi. Sometimes I can't always get a hold of people, like emails and stuff like that don't always work. But you won, and yeah. It was right before I took a break, too. Pink unicorn. Ooh. You did. Congratulations. Is this the pink unicorn? I think I see a unicorn here with a little ear. I see there's like a nose here too. I feel like there's another face. Yeah. You did. Congratulations. So usually I just kind of find a starting point and we'll decide on what to do after all that, but I don't know if I'm gonna, like the clown was the first thing I saw, but I'm really interested in this pink and there's something about it and I'm not really sure. It feels like a torso. It actually feels, okay, it's starting to take a shape. Oh, let's do 21 is gonna be our defining color. This deep blue, too blue. Are you feeling a little too blue lately? I feel like I'm still in like infomercial mode. What's going on? That's funny. All right, let's see. Oh, I gotta get some water. Like I said, I wasn't very prepared. Hold on one second. Yeah, and I'm wearing new pants and don't have my apron on. What is going on? What can I blame it on? I think we're past the full moon. Is it something retrograde? Okay. I know I see that clown face too. Hey, Becky. All right. I'm really seeing like a head here, 2 eyes, and a torso, like a dress. That's how I'm seeing it. So we're gonna it's like I'm really fascinated by this here. But this feels like a book or something too. So that's important. And it's got like a little thing coming out. Just start where you are, right? That's not the paintbrush I want though. Oh, where'd you put my good paintbrush? Here it is. Hi. Hi, Princess. Yeah. Oh, I see like a little romper. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so zoom in on this because this is I think that might be an earring. We'll see though. How you doing today, Lydia? Daddy clown. Yeah. Trying to keep warm here too. Oof. It's just cold. Like I just couldn't. I had to go out and do some snow a little bit, and I just never warmed up. Of course, my thermostat's broken in my body. That's how I think of it. My thyroid doesn't work very well, and so I'm always kind of cold, or like once I get cold or once I get hot, it doesn't, yeah. Yeah, there's her face. Hmm. Wow. Oh, she does look a little bit like Betty White, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see. Yeah, sometimes they say there's going to be snow and that doesn't fall. I live in like a, oh, I don't know how to say, like a bowl. There's like a ledge around our town, and so sometimes if it hits, it hits, but a lot of stuff will be everywhere else but here, which is great. I love that. Well, I thought this was a hand over here, but now I'm deciding that this is a hand. is she holding? I don't know. That looks like an arm right there. Alright, so that means her shoulder is here somewhere, I guess. Okay. Did you have to translate the Fahrenheit to Celsius? And brown bird. Ooh, 78 2 days ago. That sounds just about right. So I can't stop seeing this as an upside down. Well, at first I was like, oh, it's a cat sitting and looking in that direction, but now I can't see it as anything other than someone upside down. So I'm just gonna leave that there for a second. Where's Jesus? You seeing Jesus in here? Is this Jesus right here? Or it's either Jesus or a cookie. That makes sense. Oh, I gotta look. Okay, there's a profile above the lady. It's like, to me, this is her hair up here. Or something. She's got something on her forehead, too, which is kind of neat. But I kind of want to give her, like, this. I don't know. Let's give her hair like this. She's got, yeah, let's do like that. And she's got this big old something. I don't know. Feathers? Oh, I think this might be a flower though. Like right here. Like a peony or something. Or a cape. Maybe there's like a cape flowing. Whoa. Oh, a kid hanging from monkey bars. It is like that, yeah. Beehive. Like a Marge Simpson beehive. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I think there might be another person here, and that's their arm, and this is her. Okay, so I think there's another person right here. And this is their arm, and they're trying to show her something. All right, so I feel like, okay, here's the forearm, and that would go kind of to a low shoulder, but it's like they have a hood, like a hood kind of thing. That. I feel like this is their eye. Yeah, it was a mask at first, and then it just shifted. Yeah. Yeah, those pink does look like that. Oh, maybe it's like a feather boa, yeah. It felt like it was like that, but she feels kind of Renaissance-y or something. Here's her arm, okay. So she's holding this like booklet or something. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like an open or some, there's like two parts to it. It goes like this and then there's another part down here. This isn't, whoops. Okay. I was gonna say this is an interesting shape right here and now suddenly it's a seahorse. That's cool. Okay, so we've got that. So they're taking shape. She has the coffee mug and he has the cookie to dunk. Oh, that's cute. Aw. Oh, so you're seeing that. Whoop, God, dang it, I keep looking through the thing. So you're seeing this as a coffee mug. But she's holding it like from the bottom. I'll have to change her hand around. And he's got a cookie. I like that. Okay. Are you looking for the Ko-fi thing? There's a link to it on my link tree, yeah. Okay. I love coffee cups, so. I was like, what coffee cup are you talking about? Okay, now I get it. Or it's a glass of milk. Yes. Thank you, Lydia. It's not coffee. I think everything's coffee, so. It's a glass of milk. You're so right. Yeah. Okay, and then this is a cookie here. Absolutely. Half a cookie. Okay. So we decided on those things. All right, let's get that a little bit more detailed. Speaking of coffee, I need to sip some. Okay. So I want to come in with this number 17 here and kind of fill out this little, it's got like a hood or something on right here. I'm just giggling because I can hear him saying like, it's inappropriate. Why do I gotta make it inappropriate? Oh. Okay. Oops. Freaking hands. I don't even know what to say, Elliot. I don't really have words to articulate around it. Just something about like dunking his cookie or something. I don't even know. It's just weird. Make it chocolate chip. I was thinking snickerdoodle, but you know. Let's give it blue eyes, yeah. Now you're not going to sleep? Oh no. What time is it for you there? Well, you can always stay up and have milk and cookies. One, two, three. That's cool. Was there a bunny down there? I like bunnies. You see kitties? Oh, yay, cats. Bunny with an orange face. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to get these two solid, and then we'll definitely go looking for other things because I see some stuff up here too. And we'll see what they end up. I don't know what to do with this red ball. I don't know if that's, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's like rouge, yeah. I love her nose too. It's beautiful. Okay, we'll hurry back though, Ellie. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it too. Yeah, just a reminder if anybody wants to come hang out in Topia, there's a link in my bio for that. It's fun. I gotta remember where ears go. Let's see, mine is about level with my mouth, sorta. The top, but where the eye is, okay. Just talking out loud. I love these two colors, these two blues in here and how they make shadows and highlights. It's fun. Am I the only one, Becky asked, am I the only one tracing where my ear is from my eye on my face? No, because I just did it too. That's great. Do I do lives every day? I do, I commit to once a week for sure, this time, on this day and time every week. Other than that, I often go live, yeah. I don't know if it's every day though. Sometimes it's every day. It just depends on if I have readings that day or how I'm feeling and, you know. She's very regal. You did it too? Nice. Have you ever heard the poem The Cookie Thief? You might have heard Wayne Dyer read it. It's very, very cute. And it kind of reminds me of this a little bit, but... Oh, I think he's the clown. Isn't that weird how, like, I totally saw a clown over here, and then he showed up over here. Well, that'll be interesting to explore. Over here with his half-eaten cookie. Mm-hmm. It's like rags or something. All right. Oh, that's right. You were a jester. I forgot about that. No, I think yeah. All right. So where do we want to go next? She does feel like royalty or something. Mm-hmm. Something about this one looks like a person laying back with their hair flowing down. Oh, jester is like in the Renaissance time, I think. I don't know for sure. But a historical clown for royalty. This is an interesting pattern. I can see how you see a boot here. Yeah. And then also like a butterfly. I love the texture that the paint created. Yeah, so jester's like a clown. And that's what's so interesting is because there was a clown nose here. But the jester showed up over, the clown showed up over here. Yeah, I see the butterfly too. Oh, it's like a higher class clown? Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna go with butterfly. What do y'all think? Look at this. All right. This side. Thank you for the likes. hot cocoa sounds good. Teal cat. I'm still obsessed with this. It is like an upside down. Yeah, the Joker. Yes. Yes, the Joker, the Fool. Yeah. Well, it's interesting because when someone said upside down man, I was thinking Hanged Man from tarot. But I just see that I'm trying to understand how or where it's hanging from. Yeah, that feels like it's coming from the dress, sort of. Oh, like a chicken. Well, I was seeing it as like this is the body and then a cat with like weird ears. Like it was sitting there. But now I'm kind of feeling like it's yeah, I was kind of feeling like it's like a draped thing. I kind of want to add more red. Gremlin. It does feel like a gremlin. All right, let's see. What if I just kind of do like that? What would happen? That's the problem with red. It never, unless you put white down first, it doesn't do what you want it to do. Where's her other arm? Is she holding that with both hands? Oh, I see the pirate ship. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sit with this for a second. So I think she might be. Just kind of holding her milk close to her. She's like, no, I don't know. Or maybe she's offering it. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out the red part later. I got distracted. I think it's like this embroidered butterflies or something. I don't know. I still think there's something between their third eyes, right? Like there's some communication here. Cookie. Could be. A cat or Rottweiler between their heads? Interesting. Oh, brown bird? Yeah. I think. Oh, that red's kind of a pain in the ass, isn't it? Never mind then. It just doesn't want to be as bright as that one spot. Alright. Leave that alone. She's fancier, but he has more going on with the third eye. Yeah. It does look like an upside down child, I agree. I was actually thinking like waterfall there with the blue. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera. I keep dipping into the wrong color too. Yeah, fixing her makeup. Because when I first, it's interesting because when I first saw this circle and I thought, oh, it's a clown. And then I was like, oh, it's going to be a clown looking at the reflection of themselves in the water. And then it didn't become that. I was like, oh, okay. So it kind of makes sense that, does look like mountains back there too, doesn't it? It's neat. Alter ego, I like that idea. That's interesting. I can always just boop it, right? Just put the boops in. Oh, yeah. Red Sea. Oh, it could represent menstruation, yeah. It's an interesting concept too, since we were kind of saying like Mother Nature and yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's like the milk. Isn't that interesting? I feel like she's imagining him. All right, I'm not gonna. I have to redirect my. We'll look at it in a minute. Because she's not really looking at him, is she? Land of milk and cookies. I'd so much rather go to the land of milk and cookies than the land of milk and honey. But that's just me. I always thought, like, I wouldn't mind if I had to live on an island that was surrounded by milk and, like, made out of Nilla wafers. That was something I thought about when I was a little kid. Yeah, I don't know if there's a headband or there's something there, right? We're coming up to this little area here, so we'll see what. Nutter butters. Oh, Soupy. That's Soupy great. I was like, did we name this guy Soupy? It does sound great. I could go for a vanilla wafer and milk. I like that she's this beautiful blue. I think this is her dress, kind of. She's got very clear boundaries. Like, I mean, whatever that means, but she also, like, her outline has pretty clear boundaries. It's interesting. Except for right in here. Alright, so let's take a look at this area here. I feel like that's a seahorse. Whoa. That was fun. Have you been waiting for me to zoom in to send a wizard hat? That was awesome. That was great. That shocked me. I'm easily amused too. And thank you, by the way, for everyone who's sending likes and all those things. That was awesome. Oops. Alright, dirty. Whatever, he's dirty. Alright, I need to find a... That's very cool. Let me get a reference. I mean, I know what a seahorse looks like, but I just want to make sure. All right. So tiny. Let's see if I can do it. Let's put the eye here. Yeah, I was surprised you didn't see the seahorse because you almost always see the seahorses. It's not glittery. It just, I think it's old. So it was like thicker, and then when I pulled it's just the texture it left on the paper. It's kind of neat though, huh? Oh, the brown was yours. So yeah, it's interesting too because it's yeah. I know that there's something about the seahorses that have to do with relationship, and I feel like there's something here about that. But I'm doing my best to suspend all interpretation till it's finished. Yeah, I know the male carries babies, right? Try and decide if the form, if this needs to take any sort of form, but I think it's good just as. It's interesting how this white, it's like a puff of breath also. So Cookie Man could be a good father, yeah. He does have kind of that, that's interesting because what we're talking about, child or whatever over here, but also has that kind of caregiving and nurturing. Here's a cookie kind of, here, I'll share my cookie or whatever. So, yeah. All right, I'm just looking to see what else might need to come through here. I feel like or let me dip my cookie. I know, that's... yeah, you know. He doesn't seem as creepy as he did at first. Chicka wow wow. Thank you for that. All right, do you see anything that feels yet unfinished? I feel like there's something down here, but this red over here, I actually kind of agree. You think the top of her head could use something? What'd you say? A goldfish leaping over the waterfall? I do if it was like something right there, right? Oh, Bob Denver. He does kind of look a little bit like Bob Denver. I like that. Red looks like a dragon. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I feel like I want to put that, like separate that a little bit. So... Oh, it is a Gilligan. Oh my god, it is like Gilligan. Oh, it's funny. Do you think she can see him? I feel like she can't see him. I don't know though. Oh, yeah. Bob Denver. Gotcha. You're right. Yes. I thought John Denver too. And I still didn't understand. Okay. Oh my god. It's Gilligan and Mrs. Howell. Oh. That's great. Okay. One thing. Oh god, I just got like a really clear message from that. One of the things that just came through as I was kind of stepping, I'm like, okay, do you need anything else? And it was like just to say that I'm here. And suddenly, one of the things that I saw was that this was like a memory, a reflection of him, and that he's in non-physical. She can't see him, but she's remembering him, and he's right there with her, but she's not fully sensing him, but she's sort of sensing him, but not in the physical reality. So he's like visiting from the non-physical realm. That's one way that it feels. So this red here, that's him. And when which kind of makes sense because, so if you remember, here was the nose of the clown. And then it felt like there was a like that clown would be a reflection of this. But then the kind of clown or jester showed up over on this side. And he looks kind of undead, really. I mean, he's kind of, but she's looking out here. I want to look up real quick. And I know I've shared this before, but one of my favorite websites to use to look up symbolism is whatsyoursign.com. They're just so comprehensive. Like, it's all of everything. There's pages and pages, but I just want to so sometimes what I'll do is I'll pop it in there. So like I just searched whatsyoursign.com and seahorse, or I typed in what's your sign, seahorse, and got her page, and then I'll just like scroll through and land somewhere, to see what I need to say. The voice of the sea speaks to the soul is a quote that just popped up on this site relating to seahorse. So that makes sense because it feels like some sort of communication, right? I still here, I'm still sharing with you kind of thing. Patience and contentment, content to be who they are, a little bit resistant to change too, because they haven't really evolved very much, right? Says hold on tight but enjoy the journey. Those are a couple things. Yeah, remembering the youth of your kids. That makes sense too. Yeah. Yeah, she does. She looks reflective, and she's kind of gazing off into the distance, right? All right, so let me do like this. Okay. Yeah, the website is whatsyoursign.com, and it's written by a person named Avia, A-V-I-A. Let me just look at these. The Ghost of Seduction. Yeah, I don't mean to laugh because it sounds serious, but I like that, yeah. There's like this playfulness too, like the cookies and... I don't mean to laugh because it sounds serious, but I like that, yeah. There's like this playfulness too, like the cookies and milk is quite an innocent thing, but it's also like intimate, and you know, the cookies half eaten, that kind of thing. So if we look at the left and right, I just want to draw attention to what the processes, the internal and external processes. So just like if I were to do this for an individual, the reading is kind of the same. So everything in here represents aspect of self. So we're just looking at the collective self. So she's an aspect of self, he's an aspect of self. So we have the both poles of gender, you know, and represented. So there's that, you know, spectrum coming together with cookies and milk, which is kind of cool. But a lot of it's happening internally. So this left side represents the internal aspects. These are the internal. This is what's happening internally, or we can look at it like intuitively or non-linearly, non-physical. So this represents the more thoughts and emotions, where this side is more action oriented, more action and linear, step by step, more external, other people, social, that kind of thing. So this is this little kind of intimate reflecting. That's, you know, like that breath. Sometimes, have you ever seen people say like, oh, the air will get cold when there's a loved one around and non-physical, and you like see your breath, that kind of thing. Kind of reminds me of that too. That's kind of interesting. Is that the butterfly at the bottom? Yeah, that butterfly. So, you know, butterflies, change, metamorphosis, that kind of thing. I told you I'd trash my nails in the process. Look at that. So yeah, that metamorphosis. So this has become, you know, it's changed. I was just watching Encanto. Sorry. And the song about the butterfly, and like that could be coming through. I mean, that's a collective thing. That movie is part of our collective expression of what's going on with us, and so it could be reflecting some of that kind of, you know, separating, going our separate ways because we need to grow, you know. Butterflies, spirit guides. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're winged things. I tend to think of them as messengers for sure. Suddenly, this just looked like a globe with like land mass right here and water. And we were talking about Earth and Mother Nature and stuff like that. So I do feel like, as a collective reading, the external experience, the linear experience, is the change of the world. And it's preceded by a fall, right? It's this waterfall. We're kind of in this waterfall process that seems to go between two mountains, or, you know, coming up from the mountains. We've done some climbing, and now we'll fall down into these waters and change, right? And just that she doesn't seem to be grieving, but more reflecting and creating, really, with her third eye, creating this vision. It feels too, so this feels like an iris, and that's also connected to death and, you know, there's a lot. I feel like there are these archetypal. So we've got like the jester, the fool. So there's an innocence here. Also like the hanged man, and then also like the like death or change, the tower, the fall. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. But yeah, so it's like it falls down, but then it goes to still, calm waters for the transition. And she's wearing this like pink of this butter. It's like compassion, and she's in that transitional teal blue that's like that transitional heart energy right in her throat and third eye. And he's very much in that indigo. And I kind of want to put some stars over here. Yeah. Dark Knight. He's like a knight, but he's a jester. So there's some stars. So it's like vast. Between them is the darkest part, right? But that's where the stars shine the brightest. And yeah, he can see her very well. So it's like nature outfit. Yeah, she's wearing nature. Yeah. The butterfly feels happy and bright. Yeah, it's a positive transition. And then we've got spirals here. Spirals tend to represent growth and expansion. Sometimes coming back to the same place, but from a different perspective. She seems wise. And it's interesting because you said nature outfit, and I read nature as mature. And I think there's something about that. It's like enjoying that childlike, enjoying things we enjoy as a child, but from a new perspective, from this spiral, but with the wisdom of age, right? So if we look at the top and the bottom, why do fools fall in love? Oh, that's a cute song to go with it. Yeah. So what's above this line are things that we're already aware of, right? So we're kind of in the waterfall state right now externally. So the actions that we're taking or the behavior or the things that we're experiencing physically feel like kind of going over the side of the waterfall right now. I look at this here and I'm like, is the glass half full, half empty? Your little glass of milk or whatever. We're not even aware that there's a cookie being offered to us. But we know we have this cup that can be filled. Aware of, so this iris representing messages from the non-physical realm, we're wearing it, like we know that we have that connection and envisioning. And so this is the process that's happening right now, is that process of envisioning what this jester, fool, the innocence of that. And then what's coming into our awareness. This is what we're going to experience this week coming up. Your name is Iris? Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, the spiral on her forehead is the tail of the seahorse. So what's coming up is this recognition, like, I don't know, how would you feel if someone offers you a half a cookie? The question isn't whether the glass is half full or half empty. It's whether or not you'd be willing to receive a half a cookie. And then the recognition that the world, like the stillness and look at how peaceful and calm, when you move past the waterfall, how still and calm the planet looks. And that transition, that you're already wearing it. You're already embodying this change. And this kind of looks like a saddle, like go for a ride. Would you be happy? Yeah, better than none. Yeah, definitely a strong connection. It's funny because someone said this felt like a bird too, and I do feel like it's just kind of like roosting there, like it's nesting. It's like, so our third eye, our intuition is nested, is deeply connected to those in non-physical. So we can call upon that. And like I said, it's all aspects of self. So the aspect of self that is still in this state. And it's, what an interesting character too. So in the art support groups this week, we worked with archetypes. And this is like the archetype of the jester or the fool in tarot. But they're like ragged, like their clothing is torn and stuff like that, but still very happy and just so focused on this character who, I mean, we could, what archetype you want to give her? She feels like a ruler, like a queen, sort of like she's very central, very main character, you know? Oh, did you? That's so funny. You thought of that as a snake? It does. It's just kind of scaly. And snake would be another more earth-connected representation of that transformation here. It's an interesting connection there. I feel like she's wearing this scene. Like she's so submerged, like emerged, or what's the word? I'm losing my vocabulary now. So I want to point out a couple more things. One, the crown is connected to the non-physical realm. This is very deeply connected. Now suddenly that looks like a heart to me, like an anatomical heart. So physically, that's where you're going to connect to the non-physical realm, is through your heart, through your physical heart. And then over here, this one is just touching the head and shoulders to the non-physical. So really, this week is about connecting through your physicality, embodying that transformation, that stillness and peace. And enjoying the milk and cookies of life. She's got that little grin. And she's very relaxed, too. I think this is a good time for rejuvenation. Have some milk and cookies. Any other any thoughts that you're feeling? Feel free to share them. I'm going to grab my cards real quick and pull a couple cards around it. Oh, let's look at these real quick too. I always love to compare the weeks. So let's look at these side by side, yeah? So try to fit them on the screen. Let's do it like that. So here's last week. And here's this week. Oh, it's a very similar color. So as we moved into this week, last week was very much about self. It's all about me, self-reflection. And so this one feels a little bit moved out. Same character energy, so it feels like this ram is actually, they're very similar. And she's holding a glass which is similar to this circle here. They're both circles, and circles tend to represent the self. And so she's holding it. They're still looking in the same direction. So we're still very introspective and reflective. Still a reflection of things here. Just kind of, it's like they kind of shifted over there. Still a little bit of that shadow, so if, a little bit of that shadow there, but not as much. Okay. Yeah, last week airy, and this week earthy. I agree with that for sure. Yeah, to me she feels like Mother Nature, but like a crone version, like mature, kind of regal. You know, she kind of reminds me of, have you seen the, she reminds me a little bit of this, but not entirely. But have you seen American Gods? It's a TV show. There's a character that plays like Easter, like Ostara, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of her. Just well dressed, carries herself, you know, up, and yeah, the embodiment of nature. All right, so let's see what I pulled here. Let's look at this one first. This is from the For the Love of Trees deck. All of these are available on my site. Oh, look at that blue. Very similar, isn't it? So the message from this card says rest and recuperation. That's what I was saying. There's something about it. It's a good time for rejuvenation. I think especially at the beginning of the week, or like now, moving forward. Rest and recuperation. Now is the time to seek comfort and rest in your sacred space. So that's, yeah, so it's like, grab your milk and cookies. I feel like she went out on the balcony or something. I don't know why, but I wanted to say that. Like, grab your milk and cookies, go out on the balcony and enjoy just like the cool evening air or something, depending on where you are. Okay, and then the next one was from the Sacred Journey, and this is embodiment, right? That's what I was saying, embodying. Embody your awakening. Dance with the fire in your soul. Let yourself feel and set yourself free. So if you need to do some grieving, if you need to process some emotions, that's the transformation. That's the work, you know, is let yourself feel. Embody your awakening. Embody that transformation. Wear it. But look at, she's not dragged down by it. She's still has some good posture. But dance with the fire in your soul. Move with it. Eat milk and cookies with it. All right, and then the last one is Sacred Sister. Oh, Sacred Sister. Call upon the divine feminine to access your heart wisdom. And that's what I was saying. You access through your heart. Her embrace will give you strength and the courage to share your truth in love and light with the world. You've been pulling this one, really, Crystal? Yeah, it's come up quite a few times lately, and I don't see it very often, but look at that. Look at that heart here. I mean, it almost looks like that shield right here. You know? That's to connect through your body, through your heart, your physical heart, so that you can embody your awakening, so you can process these deeper emotions. It looks light and airy, but there's a lot of water happening. I think we just moved into like Aquarius or something. I don't know, I'm not an astrologer, but it definitely feels like connecting with the heart and cleansing and renewal and growth. But the work involves rest, embodying things, taking care of your physical expression, and calling on the divine feminine, whatever that means for you. Like, I tend to think of Mother Nature, Gaia, that kind of, but whoever your own divine feminine aspect of yourself, right? Been receiving signs to take a rest for a week now. Wonder what that means. Do you need to hear it again? Because sometimes I do. Yep. Oh, Laura, we're in Aquarius. Thank you. Yeah. That's awesome. So, yes, resting, recuperating, eat the cookie. Yeah. I love her gaze. Like, she's just kind of... And I keep looking up here. I don't know if that's just like a little... like exclamation point or a hot air balloon or what. A little gem in her hair, like a little bobby pin kind of thingy. Yeah. And the more I look at her, the more beautiful I'm like, oh, and look at this about her and look at that. And I think that's a good time to reflect on ourselves that way too. Like, oh, I really love this about my life or that about my life. When we take time to rest and recuperate, it's so much easier to reflect on those things. Yeah. So this will be, I'll post pictures of this on Ko-fi. It'll be all over. You'll be able to find it. But if you want to watch any parts of the replay, it'll be on YouTube. And if you're really feeling this one and you'd like a print of it, it'll be in my gallery. If you want to enter to win the original and you feel like you would love to give it a home, you can become a member of my Ko-fi community if you're not already. If you're already a member, you'll be automatically entered into the drawing. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a break for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna head over to Topia, which is it's like a Zoom kind of thing. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to, but it's also like this interactive little world you can walk around in. And I will be walking around in the world. I'm not sure exactly what part I'll be. It's kind of a large map. You get to walk around in it. But if you head over there, you should be able to find me, and it'd be cool to hang out. Yeah, there's a link in my bio. If you just go to my bio here, you can click the link. It'll take you to my link tree, and it'll say "Visit me in Topia," and you'll be able to click on it, and it'll pop up a screen, and you'll see it's like little trees and pathways, and you have a little person, a little Topi avatar thing. It's all illustrated. It's cute and whimsical. And then you also you can stream. You need to wear headphones when you get in there, just because otherwise you'll get like feedback and stuff. It gets weird. But if you don't have the stuff you need, you could go over there and just check it out too. Anytime really, but I'll be over there maybe in like 5-10 minutes or so. I'm just gonna grab a cup of tea and head over. So hopefully I'll see you there. You're all welcome to come. And if I don't see you, then I hope you have a wonderful evening and the rest of your weekend. Take care. Is it late? Oh, good morning and good night, Ellie. All right. Bye-bye.